Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog here, back again for another review for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for day number 4 of Christmas Week with Webkinzdare56 2017, haha. And today, for day number 4, we are going to be doing none other than another episode of Sonic Review, haha. And today, we are going to be reviewing none other than Disney's second hit film of the year, last year's 2016's film, lineup, if you could call it that, Moana. Because Disney had two films last year of 2016, with those two being Zootopia and Moana. And since we did Zootopia last year, we are going to be doing none other than Moana this year for this year's Christmas Week with Webkinzdare56, for this episode of Sonic Reviews. So now with this said, today we are going to be covering its story, its acting, its animation, and its overall music. And before we get on to the review, we would like to say, obviously enough, if you want to check out any previous day number 4s, you can check those links down in the description down below for you villain pushers. So if you want to go check out any of those day number 4s, then they're down below for you to go check out. Haha. So now with this said, we're gonna get this thing. We're not gonna wait. We're gonna get the show around the road and get this thing up going. So with this said, let's begin with its story. The story. Alrighty then, guys, the story. The story of this film follows none other than an adventurous teenager who decides to sail out on a daring mission to save her people after a mysterious force starts to inhabit their island. And during her journey, Moana meets Maui, a demigod who helps her on her quest to save the people who are in desperate need of help on her island, once again, to save them all once and for all. So you might ask yourself, Sonic the Hedgehog, what do you personally think about this, this show's story? Well, guys, to tell you guys the truth, this story is well put on. It's well balanced. It's well paced. It's well driven. The dialogue's good. Everything just everything that goes into the story that is really makes you makes you want to sit down and you just watch it and you just it just seems like a really, really good story. I mean, it's told very well. It's well paced. I mean, like I said before, it's well paced. It's really entertaining. It's it keeps your attention all the way through. It never really has a dull moment. It's got its high points. It's got its low points, just like any other Disney film or Pixar film or any animated film in general. It's got its low points. Low points that make you feel, down and sad. But then yet again, it's got a bunch of high points that make you feel all bubbly and happy and wants to root for the characters whenever they're in doubt, or just want to want to push through push through the conflict of the stories, events, and makes you want to root for the characters in the end, huh? So you might ask yourself, Sonic the Hedgehog, what do you personally give this story? Sonic the Hedgehog, you might ask I'm talking to myself apparently again. No, I'll joke aside, for real, guys. You might, for real though, you might be asking me, what do I personally give the story out of 10? Well, guys, I'm gonna have to be honest with you guys. This story is gonna give none other than, don't get me wrong, this story is a very, very good story. I love this movie. This movie is really, really good. I'm not calling it bad. Heck, like I said before, I'm gonna give this movie story a 10 out, not 10 out of 10, a 9 out of 10. There you go, a 9 out of 10. But you might ask yourself, Sonic, why is it, if you like it so much, then why are you holding off 1 point? Well, to tell you guys the truth, I just don't know. Compared to Zootopia's, Zootopia was just a mind-blowing, just whoa, a breath of fresh air of, creativity and, just storytelling. Versus this film is just this is a nice, the story is good, it's entertaining and, all that stuff, but, this is more, compared to Zootopia, this is more of a popcorn flick compared to Zootopia. Like I said, all those comments are not to nag this film down a peg. It's not. It's very not. Moana's story, and it's just, the story is real good, and the whole movie's pretty good. Spoiler alert, to get on to later on point of the review. But, this movie's overall, this movie's story is really good and everything like that, but just compared to, when you just compare it to Zootopia, it's just kind of, Moana is the side project to Zootopia's, god tier ship. to tell you guys the truth. But like I said before, all these compliments are not compliments, but all these comments are not to downsize this film. Moana is a really, really good film, but compared to Zootopia, it's definitely Disney's, side project. While they're focusing on Zootopia, to be honest, but that's just my personal opinion. I mean, honestly, you pick your poison. You like Moana over Zootopia, great. If you like Zootopia over Moana, great. Heck, if you like them two and about the same thing, well, good job for you. This is all your personal opinion, guys. That's your personal opinion, and obviously, this is my review. So you come here for my honest opinion and my personal preference of my thoughts on this movie. So. Now, with this said and done, I'm going to stop being random, and we're going to move on to the next segment of the review, which is going to be none other than its acting. So with this said, here is the acting. The acting. Alrighty guys, now the acting. The acting of this film. Man, oh man, oh man. If there is going to be some high points of this film, this is very one of them. I mean, you got a high stellar cast of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson voicing the demigod known as Maui. How wrong a casting can you go over that? The character even looks and actually has the tattoo designs of similar to The Rock. Honestly, how can you not go wrong with that? But yeah. So with that aside out of the way, the main character in the movie Moana, they have a new cast member of this film. A 16-year-old girl, or a very young actress to make her star debut in a film like this. Sorry, I don't know the pronunciation of the girl's name because it's kind of a Hawaiian / Pacific Islander sounding name. Plus, I just don't have it on. I just don't have it on me as of right now. But the actress who actually plays Moana really brings her heart and soul into this film. Let alone the fact on the other side, the side characters of Moana's grandma, Moana's mom and dad, several of the other characters, some the minor characters of the village, they're just they brought their heart and they brought their good actors and acts to this film in general too. But let alone the fact also a chicken. Yes, the chicken in this film is literally voiced by a legit actor. And let alone the fact, he is the voice actor of multiple people of these Disney films. With King Candy and Wreck-It Ralph, to Weaselton and Zootopia and Weaselton. Yes, those two go together in like a cup of tea. Both in Frozen with Weaselton and Weaselton in Zootopia. The guy who literally voices all those characters all combined voices Hey, the little chicken sidekick of Moana. Literally, you literally just had to look at it. You're just like, seriously? Wow. Even the guy in general, there's some videos out there where it shows a guy, and it shows all those characters listed together, and it shows him doing like numerous all the chicken noises and stuff like that. And then the actor's just like, I went to Juilliard, or I went to Stanford, or whatever, call it. I went to something for this, or blah, 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 blah. And you're just like, wow, good job for you, man. You well-educated person, you, making chicken noises and animal noises. You deserve a gold star. But all jokes aside, guys. But seriously, though, the acting of this film, let alone the fact, seriously, whenever these guys and actresses really have their moments to shine, whether it's a high point or an emotional moment, they bring their A game to this film. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, Moana's acting is a well-starred, great casting and well put on, and I can't stress it enough, guys. The acting of this film gives none other than a 10 out of 10 in my book. So now with this said, we're going to be moving on to the music. So with this said, let's get started with some music. Haha! The music! Alrighty guys, next up is the music. The music of this film. Man oh man oh man, do we have some catchy tunes in this film, from How Far I Go, both the original and the reprise version, What You're Welcome, Shiny, and just, several other songs with the inclusion with some, intermusical or intermusical or whatever, or just the atmospherical music in general. All those things combined in this film bring you a great atmospherical viewing of this film. Some, like I said before, How Far I Go has two versions. It has this original theme and a reprisal theme to, pretty much rise up action because like I said, I'm not going to spoil this film. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but obviously there's a point where Moana has to rise up and feel good about herself, and whenever she brings that song back to her point in that film, it really makes you want to freaking just get out of your seat, just like, yeah, go get 'em, Moana, you show them. But still, all the music in this film is well catchy and well put on, makes you want to tap your foot and, go on with this film. And just along the fact of, Shiny and You're Welcome especially makes you want to have your, it's those foot tapping songs with the whole atmospherical music giving you goosebumps in between. The whole freaking Villagers song where you like, we'll find a way or whatever, yeah. Whenever they're like talking about like, being voyagers and stuff like that, being, on the sea or whatever, just like, searching for their own land or whatever like that. That stuff gives you really goosebumps and just makes you feel like, wow, the vocalist people and the people performing the instruments in the background of it really bring their A game, really bring their all-star into this music. So I really just can't say enough, guys. But obviously, yeah. So this music of this film is really put on, really, really good. So I'm just gonna have to I just can't say enough. Moana's music really gives another good star of my review. Haha. So now I'm gonna give this none other than a 9 out of 10. It's got some great moments. Whether it's the music of this film is well placed, is well put on, and it makes you really feel like what the film's gonna make you want to feel. When it wants to feel good, and have you good music. If it's down, it makes you feel down. It makes you feel down. The music of this film is well put on, well placed, and I just can't stress this enough, guys. The music of this film gives a 9 out of 10. So with that said, we are going to be moving on to none other than the animation. So with that said, the animation, let's go. Ha. The animation. Alrighty, guys, the animation, the final topic of this review. And man, oh man, do we have something to talk about right here? The animation of this film. Must I say more? You can clearly tell if you can clearly have not seen enough of this film or Disney's latest films as a past. You can clearly see that their development in CGI, seriously, literally, the characters themselves, the texture on the characters, the costumes the characters are wearing, like I said, the outfits the costumes they're wearing, literally, the flow of their hair, like I said, Maui's tattoos, and the general, and which also brings the fact, the well-blend mixture of both CGI and 2D animation in general, that literally enough makes you want to freaking applaud this film's animation. And literally, seriously, both, that's just including the characters. You can clearly look at the background, seriously, the sky, the water of this film, seriously. If you want to say something of this animation of this film with one simple word, it is the water. Literally, the water of this film. Heck, because even the water could be considered a character of this film. Like I don't want to do spoiler like that, but still, the water of this film literally makes you literally look and like, whoa, that literally looks like someone just literally took a shot of an ocean somewhere and literally just filmed it and put animation onto it. It is that well balanced and well good. Seriously, we are in the time. Seriously, I cannot stress enough. I can say this almost every single year I come on camera, or even just any film in general when I come here on my show of Sonic Reviews. The overcoming of animations of CGI animation is staggering, guys. Seriously, it's just astounding how far we've come in film. Seriously, from the likes of way back in the past, from some live action films such as Terminator and such like that, to Toy Story in general being the very first film, being a very first film using full-on CG. Just look how far we come from back in the past when it was first invented and actually produced till now, to see how much we've grown and improved each other on this CGI realm of animation. It's just astounding. But still, seriously, whether it be characters or background stuff in general, like I said once again, another good element I might want to point out is tears and emotions. These characters
when they emote, you see these characters emote. And when they cry, you literally see each teardrop, and you literally see them, and you literally feel how these characters are literally making you pump in your chest, just like, oh man. Oh man, that's just sad. But literally, like I said, but seriously, that just brings each other characterization in this film, makes you well stand on and well put on, and just overall, the animation just makes you want to stand. The animation in general, whether it be characterization animation or background or atmospherical animation, makes you just want to stand up, and it makes you want to applaud this film and adore its animation that just continuously, with both Disney and just anyone in general in film industry, makes you just want to applaud them and see how the overall improvement of animation as we know it. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I highly seriously love the animation of this film, and it gives, obviously enough, gives none other than an astounding 10 out of 10. So now, ladies and gentlemen, that brings me to my overall thoughts on this film as a whole. Like I said before, this film is a really, really, really way past cool film. I love it to bits, but to say the least, like I said before, this film obviously came out the exact same year as Zootopia did, and that kind of gets you in between of three emotions. Either you think highly of Zootopia over Moana, you either think highly of Moana over Zootopia, or you just feel in between. You're just like, oh yeah, I like Zootopia and Moana. Me personally, if I was for a critical standpoint, I would say Zootopia over Moana. But me personally, as a diehard Disney fan, I just love both of these films as a whole, and just Disney films in general. You just can't go wrong with Disney. Seriously, Disney is just way past cool and amazing, and you just can't go wrong when it comes to the animation field of Disney. Haha. So, now with this, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get the heck out of here. And before I get out of here, you might ask, I need to give you my overall score of this film. Obviously, and, we're rating all these films with both 9s and 10s. I obviously, overall, with the range of 9s and 10s out of this review, I'm going to go ahead and sell my score down and give this film of Moana a 9 out of 10 as a whole. So now, with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I overall thank you for watching this review of Sonic Reviews Moana. And once again, I'd like to say, if you want to check out any previous day number 4s, all those links are going to be down in the description down below. And obviously enough, I want one side thing before we go away. If this review seems kind of mixed and kind of seems kind of rushing, kind of cheesy, and kind of random and kind of choppy and kind of just like meh, we do apologize for that, because obviously it's getting very super late, and obviously this morning when Webkinzdare56 woke up to just do his morning stuff, he realized the internet this morning was very, very sluggish and really, really slow. So, in general, if this review seems kind of like a very, very very late upload, or even gets uploaded late tomorrow morning, we do apologize for this. But this was truly going to be truly saved for day number 4 on December 14th, 2017. So, with this said, I do apologize if this video and kind of review seems kind of meh. We did our best with the time we had and the speeds we have for our internet. So, with this said, so whenever you guys decide to check this review out, whether it be if this video gets uploaded today or tomorrow on December 15th, we hope you guys do check out this video. I hope you guys enjoy it for what it's worth. So with this said, I'm gonna start rambling, and we gotta get the heck out of here so we can get this video to you guys as fast as we can, so we can move on to day number 5. Haha. So now with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching, and with this said, we'll see you guys tomorrow on day number 5 of Christmas Week with Webkinzdare56 2017. Haha. So with this said, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog, and we'll see you guys next time. Ha ha! Man, Neil Water.